Hey everyone, this is Drought Gaming Podcast episode 3. Thanks for listening to all two of our fans out there. I'm here with Bobby and I'm here with Jeff. We're just going to talk about games, maybe play some games, and be overall idiots. Guys, what's up?
That sounds like an accurate description of what's going to happen.
That's kind of what happens on these things. I don't know. I want the other two were a lot of shenanigans. The second one was more me and Bobby actually talking about video games, but the first one, man, that's probably the greatest podcast I've ever listened to.
Wait, so in the second one, you and Bobby actually talked about video games? Like that was the whole podcast? Is you did what you're supposed to do and
We
talked about video
actually,
games?
we actually
Mostly
held,
there was.
we held the structure better than the first time for fucking sure.
You were moderating, and you should probably moderate again. to some
Yeah,
degree.
moderating is probably a good idea.
Yeah, because if you don't
Yeah.
moderate these jackasses, guess what happens? You end up talking about. You know what? I'm not going to bring that up.
Well, look, I'm gonna keep drinking rum, and yeah.
Well,
We'll
I've
just
got
hope-
a
hope it
I've got a
goes
well.
tall glass of whiskey here, and
Nice.
I also will be drinking. Bobby, are you drinking?
I'll be drinking.
Yes. I heard Steam updated Big Picture mode, so I'm launching
Ah.
Big Picture mode on my
Yeah.
computer right now. Oh, they did in fact update Big Picture mode. It
Does
looks
it
cool.
look like completely different or something?
It looks significantly different. It's cleaner and faster. Even just simple stuff like navigating around. Yeah, I like this. This is all right. I would imagine
think
I would imagine on a TV that this looks a lot better now. Wow.
I'll have to
feel like
try it later.
they did like a long time ago.
Yeah, I never liked the big picture mode. I always thought it was dumb, and I always
I
thought,
I I always worried because I always heard and experienced problems with big picture,
yeah, it
like
has.
having problems
it-
with games. So I didn't trust it.
The big
That's kinda
problem
why
with it,
I
I
didn't do
think,
it.
was that it crashed in the background, which caused problems with Steam, some Steam games. Uh, but yeah, this is nice. This is a lot snappier, and I would imagine if you had it on a big screen TV, which I only have it on my 24-inch monitor, but I'd imagine on a big screen TV, this looks pretty great, man. I might do a video about this. This is cool. I like this a lot. Yeah. So it looks like Jeff dropped, so let's make fun of him.
Way to go, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff.
Jerk.
Freaking stupid Jeff. Are you going to
What
be
kind of
playing games
dickhead?
through this thing?
I'm already playing.
What are you playing?
I'll give you like 2 guesses
Oh, you're playing
because there's
Metal
only
Gear.
2 guesses.
You're playing Metal Gear.
Yeah.
I'm
I
stupid.
could have been playing Destiny.
Yeah, I should have known better.
There we go.
Oh man, I was just about to say Jeff's stupid again.
I mean, like, I dropped from the chat, and I don't even know how I did that, so it's fine.
Oh, everything's going to be okay.
All right, thanks for that.
So we're kind of just first talking about. Well, I was telling Bobby I think Big Picture mode the new one looks awesome, and I'll probably do.
Yeah, the new big picture mode is fucking great.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna
you tried
go as far as to say that it's fucking great. I really enjoy it.
it? Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Yeah,
forget reviewing that.
I have to try it.
Yeah. The fucking.
There's no better review than fucking great.
I enjoy
So-
it greatly.
My main is connected to my TV, my living room TV, big
Okay.
one, and so I have it set up to go into big picture mode as soon as the computer starts, and then that way I can I want and play some games, and it's controlled with a controller. Obviously, that's the point of big picture mode. But the new interface is like way better than the old one. Like, I don't know how to better describe it, except that it's better.
Would
So,
you say that it's way more better?
yeah, I mean it's mo better for sure.
But would you say it's way more better?
I
Or
mean,
would
it's
you just say it's better?
it's way mo better.
Thank you. I really appreciate that honest feedback.
Now
I felt
I
like that's
know.
what you were looking for.
That is what I was looking for. Yeah, I like it a lot, man. That thing's way snappier and it's way more user friendly. And I could, like now it's at a point where I could say, okay, I could see a computer console type system that boots straight into that, and that's what you see because that seems to be all right.
Yeah, that would be awesome. And actually, I think they have that, right? Like the NVIDIA machines or whatever they are.
What is this thing doing? So, so are you playing anything, Jeff?
I am not playing anything yet. I'm kind of flipping through my list. Hey, my wife would like to know, Mike, if your wife is awake right now.
My wife is absolutely sleeping. She never stays up past 10:30 unless you guys are in the house drinking with us.
Can you hear what's happening right now? She can hear it through the headphones. She's asleep.
Yeah, she's long gone.
She's long asleep.
Yeah.
She's very disappointed right now.
I could probably go into the room and pour water on her head and she wouldn't wake up. That woman sleeps through anything.
Did you hear he's gonna go pour water on her head and wake her up so that you guys can
I did not say I will do that. I'm just saying I could do that.
So correction.
Yep.
He's not gonna do that.
And I'd also like to point out I could probably also pee on her and she won't wake up. That I've done and I'm willing to do tonight.
All right, I'm not going to say that, but that's just for your sake because I know they chat every once in a while.
Well, I appreciate that then.
Yeah, no, okay.
Because you're absolutely fucking right. I probably should not say that. Because my luck should be like, did you tell Tara I'm going to get peed on or something? I'm like, no, why would I say that? Oh, fuck. So yeah, I'm here. I launched some Mortal Kombat X on my computer. I'm getting my ass royally kicked right now by a computer because I'm playing as some. Oh, this is Johnny Cage. Oh, he doesn't look like Johnny Cage anymore. Wow. Jesus, how do you even play this game? What the fuck is going on? I am getting beat down.
You're using a gamepad.
Well, yeah, I'm using the Xbox One controller. Oh.
It sounds kind of like you're using a keyboard.
Oh no, that just means, oh boy, this guy's really fucking my world up. Oh boy, am I playing online or something? That's how bad I'm getting beat down right now that I think I might be online because this guy's fucking wrecking me. Oh, nope, come on, fucker. Okay, I'm gonna play something a little less kick Mike's ass, or I'm gonna fuck this guy's world up. Oh god, maybe not. What do you guys remember how to do the move where you did the little break your bone move? I thought it was like trigger buttons or something.
You know, I was never good at Mortal Kombat, and I never remembered any of the moves.
Yeah, I was better at Street Fighter.
Oh, it was both triggers, and I fucked it up. Oh,
both triggers? That's a move?
Well, to do your like shadow move that like where you fuck their life.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, like you mean from like. That's the same move you get from Mortal Kombat, the one before this one.
I'll tell you what,
361.
This game looks really good.
Yeah. I've been wanting to get it, and I always forget to get it. Is what my problem is.
It's a really great looking game, like at the very least.
Bobby, go to cdkeys.com. It's probably like $5.
Yeah, at this point, it's probably they probably have to pay you to take the game.
Yeah, like I think Mike and I bought Mortal Kombat X like before. I pre-ordered that game for $19 or something.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I pre-ordered it for $20. Like that's just stupid.
It's probably like $5.
Yeah, exactly.
So pathetic.
For the record, I beat that guy just now.
Nice.
Yes, very nice. Johnny Cage is kind of a tool. Did you guys know that? My professional opinion on Johnny Cage.
I think it was kind of obvious that he was a tool.
Yeah, he's always been a tool, but he didn't really.
Which
look
part
like
was
one.
it?
Now he looks like.
You know who he reminds me of?
Who?
You know who he reminds me of?
Who?
He reminds me of that dude Laszlo from Grand Theft Auto 5.
He sure does.
Like if he was in a fighting game, like they cast Laszlo in a fighting game, it would be Johnny Cage.
The story mode of Mortal Kombat 10 has QuickTime events. I just want someone should know this. Like, I'm in a QuickTime event beating up Kano right now in a cutscene. Like, did you guys know that this was a thing? And I just missed.
I not.
Oh boy,
I didn't know. I didn't even watch reviews for it.
It got reviewed pretty well, except for the fact that the game was broken at launch. Like, really fucked up broken. Oh, Jerf, that's a good game, man. I just saw on my feed that you're jumping in to play Ori and the Blind Forest.
Yeah, actually, I tried to start Arkham Knight just to see if it would work because they were supposed to take that out of my library, and it didn't start, so I assumed it wouldn't work. And then so I went and started Ori, and they both started at the same time. So I'm like,
So you have 2 games loaded. You're playing Ori and the Blind Batman.
yeah. Actually, they both lit it, and I closed them both. So now I'm gonna see if I can open the other. But yeah, Ori's an awesome game.
Ori is pretty good, man. I ran into a bug that ruined it for me, but I wish one day I'll go back to it. They have this bug.
I still haven't finished it.
They had a bug when the game launched it. If you get to if a certain chain of events, and it's not hard for those things to happen, when you get to the very last temple, you could get in there and the thing that's supposed to happen in there doesn't happen, and there's no way for you to progress, and that happened to me. And then on top of that, they fixed it.
Oh, okay.
But then on top of that, what happened is they also, like, the fix for it was to do this thing that rolled your save back, but then it was risky because you couldn't tell which save, like which one of your past saves it would roll back to. It was really weird. It's hard to explain. And I lost like 90% of the shit I'd done. I just was like heartbroken. And there's some levels of that game that is so fucking hard.
The fucking water level.
That's the hardest level in the game.
That was the one that I stopped playing on for a bit, and then I came back, like the tree that floods with water.
Yeah. That's the hardest.
I stopped on that one for a while, and then I passed it after a while. Yeah.
It's kind of what happened to me too. I had to take a break. That's the hardest part in the game. Dude, I can't even tell you. There was a point where I got so angry with that fucking game. Not since I was a kid have I wanted to destroy a controller.
Yeah, it made me pretty pissed off. But after you pass that part,
you feel so good.
You become an expert.
Yeah,
you become an expert at the game.
You feel like a master of like controlling that game. Oh
yeah.
Crap!
It's like a rite of passage in the game. Yeah. It's like you can get out of here, then you become pro.
Which is funny because that part doesn't happen late in the game. That part happens relatively early in the game.
Yeah. Well, it's like right after you get that that move that lets you basically the teleport move, I guess is what it is, where you use enemies to boost upward and all that. I think it's like not long after you get that.
All right, guys, I'm gonna do something crazy.
You're playing online?
Yep, firing it up to play online.
Firing what up?
Mortal Kombat. I was thinking I might play Mortal Kombat with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to launch an online game.
I feel like Mortal Kombat might be a good game for right now because I'm getting to be drunk.
Wait,
and I don't have to focus that much.
I don't know what's happening.
Oh man, I'm getting to be drunk.
Right.
I'm getting there.
That would be cool if me and you played some Mortal Kombat, because we both suck at Mortal Kombat, and I would like to play someone that also sucks.
I didn't say I suck at Mortal Kombat. I don't know where you got that from.
Okay, well, it'd be nice to get my ass beat by you.
I mean, I do suck at Mortal Kombat. I just didn't say that.
I never once.
And I'm doing a ranked match. Let's do this shit. Looking for opponents.
What does that mean? Do you play against people who are ranked the same as you, or
that's
play against people who are ranked?
My idea, but the way I think about it is like people who are still online playing Mortal Kombat at this point, like the casual people has stopped playing. Okay.
Nope. Yeah. No, you're right. Sorry.
Only pros are still playing, so there's probably not going to be anyone close to my rank. So they're going to match me with someone that's going to fuck my life up, and he's probably
that's a good point.
So this is going to be good. I kind of wish I was recording this.
So I have 3 different Mortal Kombat games in my library. I have Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection, Mortal Kombat Complete Edition, and Mortal Kombat X. And I think
we have all the same Mortal Kombats.
I think Urf bought me Mortal Kombat Complete Edition. I don't remember why. It was like for Christmas or something. Also, where the fuck is Urf?
Urf is probably off being fucking stupid somewhere.
He's in the Mako.
Jeff is playing Mortal Kombat X. That's fantastic.
It sounds like Urf.
Urf Combat X.
Yeah, this thing's not finding me an opponent. It said looking for someone in your region. Then it said looking for someone. Oh boy, here we go. Match found. Oh my god, the guy has 792 games, and it says, and it shows odds. It's like odds of winning. It said 1%.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah.
The odds of me beating this guy, and he knows that this is my first fucking match too, because it shows your record. So he knows that I don't play this shit. Oh fuck, here we go.
That's a glass 99% full.
Let's someone time this. How long it takes for this guy to thrash me?
Man, if that 1% actually turns out to be in your favor and you win, like the guy's controller breaks. That's what that 1% means. The guy's controller breaks.
Acts of God. He gets struck by lightning
Yeah.
in the house or something.
He's hit me with these sticks, and I'm not sure what to do about that. Oh, he's hit me with a bow and arrow. Okay.
He has like every weapon.
I wonder if he knows how bad I am. If he knew, he'd probably rush me.
His dad comes into his room and rips his
All right, guys, I got good news.
frickin'
I got
out
good
the
news.
wall and throws
The
it.
guy won
What?
round 1.
That is good.
Surprise. Oh, he just literally threw the book at me.
Book at you?
Oh, I just broke his fucking skull. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, caught his ass.
Nice.
Fuck yeah, bitch. Oh, how does this guy live through this stuff? You know when they do those stupid shadow moves?
Yeah.
He just got me with his. No. Oh.
I swear these people, like the guys that are like so good at these games, are insects or something. Their like response to moves is crazy, and how they can do counters and shit.
Especially
Like they literally
online.
do nothing but play. Yeah.
Yeah, he
They do nothing but
he's
play
gonna
Mortal
finish me.
Kombat.
He's gonna finish me. He just shot me in the head with an arrow. He let me off the hook. I wish I could chat and be like, you fucking suck. You know that dude?
What? Don't you know the finishing moves? You fucker.
Like how fucking
you kill
shitty are
me?
you? Can you put me out of
Can't
my
you kill me with
goddamn
some-
misery?
Yeah. Can't you have some dignity? So you're saying there's a chance.
Hey, so did it pop up and offer you an invite to fight me?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to accept.
You know, that's what's good about console gaming, and PC gaming sucks. Because on a console, if you got an invite, you'd be able to like join immediately. On a PC, you have to like, hook up a modem.
Yeah, I could hear it now. It's like,
So I actually can't figure out how to join your game.
all right, well, fuck that then. Yeah, I don't know if I have any more Mortal Kombat in me. I'm gonna extras. What's extras? It says I unlocked Future Raiden, but I don't know how.
You unlock future rated, but past rated, forget it. You didn't do
They
that.
added cool things to like this game, like living towers, where like it changes, and I don't know, like they just added what seemed like cool shit. All right, where's Future Raiden? I'll pick that bitch motherfucker.
Apparently, I just challenged someone, and I don't know who I challenged, but I feel like it's not a good idea for me to be challenging people.
I'm kind of glad that you challenged someone because I want someone to whoop your ass online the way that I just got mine whooped. And the guy at the end, he was just toying with me doing the same move over and over again. He clearly knew that I didn't know what was going on.
Don't you worry about that, my friend. I will get my ass whooped online. Did you ever play Mortal Kombat 2 where you could be Liu Kang and just like jump back and then forward and kick and jump back and then forward and kick, and you would win every single time?
I would think that only works against like amateurs. Whoa, this level looks cool. Dude, the stages are really nice looking.
There's someone called Jeffy Style on here. I'm going to try to fight him.
Kick Jeffy Styles' fucking Jeffy ass. Dude, I feel like a badass right now. I'm really fucking this guy up. Granted, he's a computer, but still. Yeah, rated.
I have a 30%. I have a 30% chance of beating Jeffy Style.
That's about 29% more than they gave me when I fought fucking whatever that douche's name was. Kobayashi or whatever the fuck it was.
Kobayashi Maru?
Kobayashi.
Dude, these animations for their super moves are so fucking good. Like, they pretty much kill the person.
Yeah.
He shot him into space, physically grabbed his spinal cord through his skin, and then threw him on the ground. He landed on the floor, and then his back broke right in front of me, and now he got back up and we're fighting.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. Like,
So the guy picked some character I've never even heard
hold
of.
on. Move list. Hi, hold on, dude, you can press pause when it says finish him and go to the move list.
Wow.
And check the finishing moves. God damn it. All right, so forward, back, forward, X from close. All right, let's do this. Forward, back, forward, X.
He's kicking my ass.
Dude,
Oh my
it
god.
worked. It did a finishing move. His eyes are popping out. Dude, is so good.
Oh my god, this guy is as bad as I am.
Oh, so you have a chance. So you're saying there's a chance?
Don't get me wrong, he's kicking my ass.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Oh, and I'm dead. That didn't take very long at all.
What's going on in Metal Gear with you, Bobby?
I'm invading my forward operating base.
How many invasions? You should
stuff.
do an invasion. Since me and Jeff are both getting our ass kicked online, I feel like you should also go online and get your ass kicked at something.
Doing invasions are really hard. They're
exactly
like,
why you should do.
I've managed to do one. Sometimes defending's hard. Sometimes these people have fucking all crazy ass shit.
Yeah, I never got a thing saying that I've been invaded.
Oh, finishing whip time.
You or him?
Him.
Oh,
He's just standing there.
I think Bobby just dropped.
I heard something.
Yeah, that's Bobby. Oh fuck. So is he not finishing you? There's like heads.
Oh yeah.
There's like heads falling from the sky in this level. Like, what is going on? Literally, it's raining heads, and they're hitting me. What is happening? Is that a special move? Like, what is going on?
I think maybe I'll play offline for a little while.
That's probably more fun. I went to Living Towers. Oh, this is a living tower. That's what's going on. The conditions of each one changes. Weird shit. Yeah, I did the daily Living Tower. That's what I'm doing right now. It's pretty cool. Raiden wins. It's literally raining heads. You got it, dude. You can't make this shit up. Oh fuck! It's raining heads. And they're all like little Baraka heads, not Baraka Obama heads, but Baraka heads. Oh fuck! These fucking heads, dude. Ah! So
normal talking.
You're gonna play. You said you're gonna play Street Fighter.
Well, I was going to play Street Fighter, and then I started it, and it was like, enter your games for Windows username, and I was like, fuck you. And then Bobby said something about games for Windows. So I wanted to delve more into that.
What? How amazing
it's
games
underrated,
for Windows.
Man.
How
it's
amazing
like,
games for
like
Windows is.
It's like it's amazing games for Windows sounds like a shitty brand.
Microsoft probably.
That was
what it should have.
That was Good Old Games' original name, and they were like, "This is not good." SweetassWindowsGames.com.
Best fucking Windows.
I don't
games.
know. I think I would have to buy a game from any company that's called Sweet Ass Anything.
All right, let me see if
Sweet Ass
that domain
Industries.
name is available, because at least I have one cut.
Sweet Ass Industries presents
Sweet Ass Industries.
Sweet,
Oh shit!
Sweet fucking games.
Oh my god! SweetassIndustries.com.
You know, Big Picture Mode does have one thing that kind of it like seems to take a long time to actually launch the game.
Yeah.
Why are you defending it, Jeff?
Launching response from.
Why you meditating? Hey, let's talk about Metal Gear, because we should probably talk about fucking Metal Gear.
All right. Well, we're not gonna. I just want to say we shouldn't talk about any story
we're not gonna
stuff
talk about any story
at all.
shit. Yeah, at all.
Wait, I'm going to tell you that you can talk about whatever.
Yeah, just in case someone's actually listening to this.
Mike, I don't think Mike hasn't
okay.
beat me
All right, that's
yet.
fair.
And plus, yeah, I just. What do you want to say? What do you want to talk?
That game's pretty fucking great, man. That's what I want to say. Yeah, I like that game a lot, man. I think they fucking hit a home run. I'm not, I'm not the biggest proprietor of Metal Gear. Like you,
Yeah, yeah.
I've been a pretty big Metal Gear, openly critic of Metal Gear for a while now, and I I have friends that think I'm crazy and ridiculous, and I haven't made a lot of friends in video game forums because there's certain things you can't do in a video game form, and one of those things is you can't not like Metal Gear, or you can't think Metal Gear stories are stupid.
No, you not if you go to GameFAQs, you can't. Everybody on GameFAQs actually hates this game.
Metal Gear?
Yeah,
Really?
I mean, there's lots of people who like it, but there's lots of people who do not like it. There's lots of for
That's
lots of different reasons too.
that's
Not
insane
just
to me.
for the gameplay, but for story. There's a
I
whole bunch of
or
reasons like
so
people hate
so
the game.
people all right. So people that are obsessed with the that crazy type of storytelling, they don't seem to like the game. Like the people want that fucking nuts psychotic.
I will say this. It well, no. The thing is, the game is. This, I'm not going to say anything about the story. It's just that it is a Kojima game, and it is a Kojima story, and
Yes.
it's probably the most Kojima story that it's ever been, and that's the only thing I'll say about it. And people hate it.
See, I think it's
Um,
less Kojima than your average Kojima story. I think it's a lot.
but
I mean, it's sure it's overly serious crap. Sure, that's still there,
yeah,
but like I think it's less like the movie that what you call it
there,
was.
well, there's less of it. Let's put it that way. It's spread thin across the entire game.
Yeah,
So you don't, and plus the advantage is the codec conversations. Um, they don't really exist. They're
yeah. They're like
basically
those talks between
it's the
missions.
cassette tapes.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
those talks
or the
between
cassette
missions.
tapes,
Yeah.
and that's actually that
Oh, sorry.
brings up like the other day I was just like, you know what, I want to get some resources for my base so I can get more research. I could expand my base. I could get supplies dropped quicker, whatever. I like personally like getting higher level soldiers and resources and vehicles and sending my guys on combat deployment and stuff. And the other day I was just like, I'm gonna go just in free roam mode and just go to outposts and capture them and kidnap guys and or just kill guys or whatever. And I did it listening to like the final countdown and all the other 80s music in the game.
Final countdown. Da-da-da-da. 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 Yeah, that game. I like it. I don't know. I like it a lot. I just I don't know. It's less of this Kojima-ness, the psychotic movie telling. I mean, sure, the stuff that's in there is stupid, but there's actually a good game around it. Whereas Metal Gear 4 was like they tried to fit some game in between the stupid movie and story. It was the opposite kind of.
Yeah, the Metal Gear Solid 4. Uh, when you did play the game, it was good, but the problem is it was there wasn't a lot of it. There
Yeah,
was
it's pretty much not a game.
the missions were very very. It was a lot of corridor movement, and it's actually Peace Walker sort of like that, but it's more like Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain. It's you go on missions, you could extract dudes the same way, you could repeat missions, there's side missions.
But I think what I love about
And
that
then
game
there's the
is
story.
nothing to do with the story. I think what I love about it is all the fucking craziness that can happen, the madness and the detail that goes in all of it, sneaking in the bases. Fultoning has to be the best mechanic added to games in a long fucking time. Like I can Fulton,
Yeah.
I could just Fulton shit all day. Like I just want to Fulton shit.
Well,
all
that's
day.
what I'm saying. Is you could do that in Peace Walker also. That's when
Did
that's
it
where they
look
got
so cool?
that from. I mean, Peace Walker was a PSP game. So and then they did it. So it looked almost the same, but with lower detail. But yeah, but it looks, of course, it looks better in this one.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, but that's the thing that wasn't in Peace Walker. It's just like you could go to a base and decide how you're going to decide which way you're going to enter the base, and if you want to, how you want to take down guys. And the thing that I like about it is that if you make a mistake, like unlike other Metal Gear games, like if you set off an alert status, it's not the end of the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the behavior of the game and the world changes. So you change your behavior, and you can decide how you're gonna deal with that situation. I personally like what happens when you do trigger an alert, or if you're about to, and how you can find ways out of the situation. There were a couple times where I CQC'd a guy, and then I stuck up my gun at another dude, pointing at him, and had him, drop his weapon. And I thought, and did that pretty quickly and fluidly. Like, the controls of the game are pretty well made. And it felt cool because it was just like, okay, cool. I didn't have to kill these two guys or trank them to subdue them and keep, and keep going with the mission that I was going on.
There's not a lot of shit more fun than like getting like spotted, right? Because I got spotted a lot because I'm not very good at stealth games. And then the guy looks at you, and you pull out your stealth machine gun, and you fire it right into the square of his face. And then he's like,
I've done that a plenty of times.
It's so good. It's like, whee! And it's like, that splat sound when the silenced round hit his fucking face. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's like...
Have you ever done that with a rocket launcher?
No, because I try to stay stealthy, Bobby. Or even better, like, I'll blow a guy's face off, and then, like, the other guy's 5 feet away, and he notices, and he looks over, and then it goes off for him, too. And then he shares the same horrible fate of having a round square in the middle of his face. And it sucks for him because he's wearing a fucking helmet, so I don't shoot him in the head or a clean, like, open casket kill. Like, I blow his fucking face off, and it turns into, like, a bloody mess. God, I love that game.
Yeah, I do too.
What about...
And I still play it even after I beat it.
You know, as much as I love that game, and I think that game is fucking excellent, Destiny took me away from it. Like, I am back.
I stopped to play Destiny too.
I don't think you're playing it the way I am. Dude,
no, definitely not.
I'm back into Destiny, and I kind of, like, I hate myself for it sometimes. Like, there's
you
different...
played more Destiny than me in general, though.
Yeah, I like Destiny. I think that game is very, very good. And I hate sometimes... The problem with Destiny is it's so fucking time-consuming. Like, you really have to have time and want to put time into Destiny, man. And I don't have the time. And you know me.
Kind of like any MMO. Really.
I like video games. Yes, you're right. I like video games, and Destiny keeps me away from other games, and I end up hating myself for it. So it's kind of why I quit Destiny.
Hello?
Before. Yeah, I'm sorry. No, I'm playing Alpha
Did
Protocol.
we lose Jeff, or is he still there?
No, I think he's taking a piss.
No, you would know if I was taking a piss, but I'm still here.
Oh.
I don't play MGS5, and I haven't played Destiny ever.
And actually, I think we should move on from our MGS5 discussion and discuss why Jeff should get Destiny and the Taken King and play again.
Well, I was gonna say he has Destiny, he just doesn't have Taken King. All right, well, that's a good point. Why play Taken King? Let me take a stab at this. So there were a lot of problems with vanilla Destiny, and I hate that term vanilla Destiny. Like, they take everything out of WoW and every MMO, and you use it with Destiny, which I guess it applies because that game's the smallest MMO ever. But vanilla Destiny had a lot of problems. You know, shit with, like, what do you do, and you're done with all the content in 10 minutes, and then you're just, like, repeating content for drops. and it got boring fast unless you were a loot grinder. And if you were a loot grinder, it was your wet dream. And I came from playing Diablo 3 a lot, and Destiny was, in a lot of ways, it's a first person Diablo 3. You go do the same shit over and over again. You get new shit to do that same shit over and over again on harder difficulties, which gets more shit, so you can do it on even harder difficulties. That's pretty much the loot loop is what for vanilla Destiny.
Right.
And they dragged out the process by making each piece of gear levelable, and you needed to level your gear to make get your light level up so that you can be have better shit, and you had to upgrade that gear with materials that you had to get by doing the raid or by just running around collecting shit. It was a pretty shitty loot grind, but for whatever reason we liked it a lot because the high level missions were really fucking fun. So you did all this shit just to do the raid or just to do this high level crap. Fine. After a while, it got old. After Crota and the other the House of Wolves came out, I was kind of over it. I'm like, this is I don't have time for this. Other games are coming out, and I pretty much quit vanilla Destiny. Taken King came out. Curiosity had me. I got it. And they like overhauled everything. Like there's a traditional leveling system. You could just sit there and play the game and level to 40, and it's not hard. And then they have all these quests and strikes added in, and they have hidden missions all in there, and they actually have a quest log now with quests, and there's things to do. The loot drops. See, before vanilla Destiny, exotics and purple items were the only things worth it. You'd get a blue and you wouldn't even bat your eye at it. They actually made blues useful now. So like purples are actually very good now, and blues, like purples are really really good now, and blues are like useful. Where in the past it's like, oh, it's a blue item, just don't even look at the stats, just it's garbage.
Yeah.
Now
Just get rid of it.
Yeah, now you get a blue item and you're like, fuck man, that's pretty goddamn great. And you can also infuse your blue items to your pro. They just added so much shit to make me waste my fucking life away in that game even more, and I can't fucking wait to do it.
Actually, I want to add that even green items can be useful now too.
Yeah, they just
I've
made
actually
made that game, like they just took everything that was annoying about vanilla Destiny and they made it fun. So yeah, I say if you're gonna give that game a try ever, now's the time to give that game a try.
So I have a question. So can I jump back into Destiny without buying any expansions? Because I never did that. I have the main game and that's it, and experience some of that new shit.
The new leveling system is in place for everyone, so that's already going. Now the shortcomings you're gonna have is the unless you have Taken King, the level cap is 34, which maybe this is a good trial to see if you'd even like the shit.
Yeah, I think I'm like level 23 or something. Like I haven't played it in so long.
Yeah. So
well, actually, yeah, that's what I was at too, and now I'm like level 35, and that was only playing lightly, like an hour or two, maybe in the past week.
But
And
that's
this
with
is me
taking.
taking it with level gear.
That's with the expansion, right?
Right.
I don't think
However,
Bobby's even touched most of the Taken King stuff yet.
no, I've only played like 2 stories of the Taken King. I did play the other 2 expansions because I bought them a while back, but I didn't like playing them for the same reasons Mike explained. Now I played and beat both of them real easy. If you do get the Taken King, there's an advantage that you go on what's called the Veterans Tour, and then they give you stuff. Like you'll get like an exotic weapon for your level, a class item. You get certain things,
Items.
which make it even more fun to play because now you're not just coming back, but you have some gear to make it a little easier for you to destroy stuff. And it really did help.
And we went on a mission. Me and Bobby, we did a mission. It was a lot of fun too. It was a good level. It was like, man, this game's just the controls and the gun mechanics of that game was never in question. That game's a very well designed game and very well made game. But
Yeah,
it was
well,
just
it's Bungie. So.
yeah, exactly. But it was the build up and all the bullshit, the grinding around it, and they seem to really listen to the fans and fix that shit. Taken King, this is the game, and I've said this before to Bobby, so I'm not trying to not to beat a dead horse. Why would you beat a dead horse anyway? I don't understand that. But anyway,
Just in case.
just in case that fucker's still alive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to beat a dead horse some more, but like this is the game that they probably should have launched with, and I mean, I guess I'm
Yeah.
wrong because people they actually sold a bazillion of them. So they
Well, people bought Destiny because honestly, I think it's most people bought it because of the hype. Obviously, that's why you buy a game that you don't know anything about. Bought a game by a company that you know about that made Halo, has all this cred. They fucking hyped the shit out of the game. Peter Dinklage is in it. Like, it's all this stuff, right? So everybody buys it. They're like, this game is going to be fucking amazing. And I bought it and I played it and I fucking liked it. Like, I pulled a second TV into my bedroom so my wife could watch TV and I could play Destiny. Like, so, like, that's how when I first got it, that's how it was. I was like, I'm going to play the fuck out of this game. And I did for a little while. And then I got to max level from where you could, I don't remember what it was, like max actual level, and then you had to do light levels, and like I did a bunch of strikes and shit. I don't know, man. I did like 3 raids in a row and I got fucking nothing. I don't have the patience for that shit. I was just like, fuck this game, I'm not playing this game anymore.
Fixed.
Yeah, and
that's
fixed
what they
it.
fixed, and that's when I stopped playing the game too, Jeff, because I was like, dude, I don't want to spend 3 weeks doing strikes so I can get 2 pieces of gear.
Dude, and I seriously won't. Like, I don't even have the patience to do that when I'm gonna get shit, unless it's like maybe there's something there where I'll get hooked on it. But like, I don't have the patience for that shit to begin with. Let alone me fucking spending like 3 hours a day on it and not getting anything. And I did that like 3 or 4 days in a row. And I'm just, this game is fuck this shit. I don't care about Peter Dinklage anymore. Fuck this game. I'm out.
Yeah,
and I just quit playing.
That's most people's problem with Destiny right there.
And then they took Peter Dinklage out, and like everything's better now. So maybe I don't know.
Peter Dinklage is the fucking game killer.
Yeah. So maybe I got to try it again. So point taken. I'll give it a shot. But here's the thing too. Like if I buy Taken King, what is that? $40?
Did you buy a physical copy of the game?
Of course I did.
Okay. Well, I think GameStop has some sort of deal. If you bring in the physical copy, you can get like all of the other expansions with it for like $60, maybe 40. I don't remember what the price was.
But are they still doing that? Because I think that was a pre-order thing.
I don't know. I haven't checked.
Well, I think you can get the legendary edition that covers all the expansions for $60. Right?
That's pretty much what I bought because I didn't have the game anymore. I'd given up on Destiny, dude. So
did you sell it to Julian?
No, I don't. Julian loves fucking used games so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was over Destiny, and then I'm.
So anyway, my point is that if I get Taken King and it's $40, like I might as well just go get the legendary edition for $60, get all the expansions, and maybe just sell my original GameStop and get a discount, like Bobby said. So, like, I don't know. I'll play it again and see what I think.
That's what I did.
I honestly, I don't want to move on if you guys are still talking Destiny, but if I was going to buy a game right now, it'd probably be Mario Maker, and I know that both you guys already have Mario Maker, so that would be something
Destiny.
that, yeah, well, that's true.
And Mario Maker is also another excellent game.
Mario Maker's pretty great. I would like it quite a bit if you got Mario Maker, because then we could play each other's levels, and there's something erotic and hot about playing you guys' levels.
Yeah, it sounds pretty hot.
Play my levels, man. Play my fucking levels.
Yeah. Play that level.
Please play my fucking levels.
Actually, I'm like looking at my wife right now. She's asleep, and I'm wondering if she's gonna wake up to me just saying these very weird things.
Like,
oh, you mean like play my levels? Oh god,
yeah,
play
exactly.
my fucking levels, man.
She's either asleep or being very polite right now.
I'm gonna play your levels so hard.
Yeah, play those fucking levels so good.
Speaking of that, Mike, didn't you make like an unbeatable level or something?
Well, no level's unbeatable because to upload it, they make you beat it. But no,
well,
Bobby and one other guy beat it so far.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's 2% completion rating. It's pretty good.
Wait, so does that mean that 100 people played your game?
I don't think I hit 100 yet, but there's been like 80 tries on that level and only 2 completions.
Cool. Yeah, I have a lot of plays on my maps too. I have like 3 of them. I think.
So is there?
I think they like the Mario 10 and the Mario challenges. They pick your levels at random, so it's not like people are looking for them.
Yeah, they take the completion rate, and when they do the 100 Mario challenge, they either lump it into the easy, normal, or hard. And I'm pretty sure mine's lumped into hard by now because People keep playing it.
So I was gonna say, like, is there some ranking system for levels that you create? For example, like yours is pretty much unbeaten. So does that rank you higher somehow in the
No.
levels that people have
No, they
uploaded
don't.
or something?
I think the ranking is mostly like, I don't know if it's ranking, but I think it's like likes also.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, people give it stars if they like it. They don't really reward you for making a hard level, which is good because then everybody would just make annoying, stupid hard levels.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
But no, they just kind of lump it in with all the levels, and it's that game's just pretty good, man. Like one of the things that a lot of people want is like, I'd like to play some Mario, but I already, beat Mario, Wii U or whatever, and they don't want to do that again. This game literally ends up with like an endless amount of levels. This is kind of like what Little Big Planet was aiming for, except they actually did it right.
One of my favorite things about it, it's very small and minute, but it's when you save the game, it's the same music when you save in Mario Paint.
That's pretty awesome.
I never noticed that. Although I used to love some fucking Mario Paint, man. They even have that stupid fly swatter game.
They also have, like, you notice that the rocket erases your level too, which is the same as Mario Paint.
Yeah, that game's good, man. That game is.
It's like it pretty much is spiritually the new Mario Paint.
I wish that I didn't. Not that I wish Taken King didn't come out, but like I wish I had a little more time with Mario Maker before fucking Destiny came out.
Actually, my only gripe with the game, and maybe I don't know, but I still don't think it's a fucking $60 game. I think they would have did much better. I think they would have killed it if they released it for like $40.
I would have already bought it if it was $40. Honestly, like I'm kind of a cheap motherfucker, and if it was $40, I probably would have bought it first week.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be like 50 at most.
Yeah,
but it's like
that's how Nintendo rolls, man. They're like $60 everything.
They're like $60 and you'll pay it, and we're like,
I'll
pay
it's not that I don't think that development didn't go into the game, but the thing is, I look at a game like that and I say, yeah, that game's pretty creative. It's pretty awesome. But then you turn around and then you look at a game, not quite the same, but kind of the same creative concept. Like you look at Besieged. How much is Besieged? It's not $60 fucking dollars.
No, it's like $14,
$10,
and I'm sure
and
I'm sure a smaller team worked a whole lot harder to make that game.
I don't know if that's fair to say. I don't know if that's fair to say. Like, there's a lot of details in Mario Maker, man. Like that game's pretty well thought out.
That's not what I'm saying. But Nintendo has all these resources. Whereas, like, a company that's made Besieged, I mean, they don't have the advantages that Nintendo does. And they made that game. And they made it for cheaper. So, it's kind of like, that's kind of what I mean.
From a business standpoint, like, if those Besieged guys thought they could sell that thing for $60, I fucking guarantee they would have.
Yeah, I mean, they would have lost their asses on that. But also, that they're not called Nintendo either.
That's what I'm saying.
Fair,
if you sell your product for what you think you can get for it. Nintendo knows we're a bunch of suckers that buys anything with their logo on it, with Mario or with Zelda on it. So they could probably, honestly, they could launch a new Zelda game at $100, and guess what? They still sell the same amount of them. I think they're like, it's Nintendo. I don't know. I agree with you. I think it would have been much better as a $40 game, but that's coming from a cheap gamer perspective. From a business standpoint, of course it's $60 because we'll buy it at $60.
Well, I know why it's $60. I'm not arguing why it's $60. But
I'll tell you what it should have been. It should have been a pack-in with the Wii U when that thing launched. If that thing was packed in with the Wii U when it launched, we're looking at a whole different scenario right now. Because at that point,
and
that would have been.
I think that's true.
That would have been the Wii Sports to this generation, and then the Wii U would have had a legit app that was.
I think that's true.
That game is actually the only game. There's other games that use the gamepad pretty well. But that's the game that says, "Hey, this is why the gamepad works. This is why it's good."
Yep.
Yeah, like Nintendo Land.
You're buying the Wii U.
Like Nintendo Land uses the gamepad pretty well, but it's gimmicky.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not like a game. It's not like a full-fledged thing. It's just like mini game.
Yep.
Another thing, I have another theory about what Mario Maker should have been, and it's fucking should have been Zelda.
You want Zelda Maker?
A Zelda Maker would be
No.
awesome.
No, I think a Metroid
Well,
Maker would be awesome. Zelda Maker would be hard. Metroid would be
Actually,
super
those-
cool.
Those
Oh,
are
those are
actually
gonna
good
be fun
ideas.
makers, too.
Those are actually good
No,
ideas.
you're
I was
saying
just
you're
being,
saying you'd rather Zelda had come out than Mario Maker.
That's right. I was just being sarcastic.
Oh, okay, yeah. That new Zelda game looks good. I'm still skeptical. I don't know. I haven't liked the Zelda game in a long time. Like I've that formula ran dry with me for a while. Bobby still plays them, I think, and likes them, I think, but I don't think I've liked the Zelda game, and I've tried them all. Maybe not tried them hard enough. Who knows? I've tried them, but I haven't gotten into a Zelda game since Wind Waker, and you know, I'll buy it because I always buy them. But I don't know that I'm like,
I don't know what to expect. Is actually kind of how I feel.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know that I'm sitting here like,
This
oh my
is
god,
this is the thing. It's just like Nintendo can't do simple things right. That makes their makes the Wii U unwieldy, and well, and the thing is like they're going into this realm of making the new Zelda open world, right?
Mhm.
But what does that mean? Because
They're
there's
saying
been open world
stupid
games
shit.
for a while.
I know they're saying
Well-
stupid shit that people were saying in like 2004 with Overworld. Like, you see that mountain over there? You can go there. Like, all right. Like
Yeah.
Miyamoto said that in that stupid demo, and I'm like, all right. Like they said that with fucking Oblivion. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like sure that was a big deal 10 years ago. That's not even a little deal now. Like every game you can go there. The Witcher you can go anywhere. Like. So like
Right.
Yeah.
they're doing the thing where they take something that's already been. They're doing the Apple thing, where you take something that's already been done a million fucking times, and you're just saying, hey, you can do it here now, so it's fucking better.
Well,
Yeah, but I
they're
feel
gonna
like they don't do it
they're
half as
gonna
well as
do it-
Apple does.
but they're well. What I mean is they're going to do it the Nintendo way.
You're
This
right.
is how
Apple at
everybody's
least
gonna
does that
say,
shit
This
right.
is how Nintendo refined the open world experience. That's what's going to happen. I guarantee it.
It's like we thought it would be more
Guarantee that's how
fun.
people are going to say it.
It's like
Yeah.
we thought it would be more fun if you didn't actually get to go in the open world, but you just get to talk about it. So we took away the open world in our
So-
open. It's our first
So we
closed world
added-
open world game.
we added a commenting system to the game that is specifically to talk about the open worldness that the game is not.
Like we,
And you can connect with people using their gamer Zelda code
yeah.
thing.
Gamer Zelda code.
We've created the world's first closed world open world game, and we think it's great.
on mobile phones.
Yes. You know, I did have a really good idea that Nintendo will never do because Nintendo. Like they should make. You know, we play Mario Maker on the Wii U. They should make Mario Player on the fucking 3DS.
Where you would play your Mario Maker levels on 3DS.
You could play Mario Maker levels. Like you can go through and play people's Mario Maker levels, your own or other people's, where you just play levels as opposed to making them. I mean,
That's a hell of an idea.
I mean, technically, to be honest, looking at Mario Maker, and I could be wrong, I don't know what's going on in the back end, there's nothing happening in Mario Maker that I feel like you need a Wii U. Like, they should totally be able to do Mario Maker
I think
on
it's.
a fucking 3DS.
I think one of the reasons they can't do Mario Maker on a 3DS, at least not as well, is a resolution issue.
Yes.
I think it's just like
There's
the
some
limited
limitations.
resolution for the
There's some
3DS.
major limitations
Yeah.
there, yes. But Mario Player, I don't see any nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, I agree. I think you should. That would get people's levels played more. That also widens the audience, and then people who play Mario Player levels would be like, you know what? I want Mario Maker. I want to make my levels, and they might go out and buy a fucking Wii U.
Yeah,
Who
you
knows?
can make Mario Player $10, and all you can do is play random Mario Maker levels. I think that'd be
Well,
a great idea. Well, it's Nintendo,
it would
so they'll
be-
make it $80.
It would be like, yeah, it would be like
$160.
48, 75.
It'll cost more than Mario Maker and a Wii U together.
On that note, I needed a drink,
Get
so
a
I'm going to
drink.
get one.
Get a drink.
And also, I'm the proud new owner of SweetAssIndustries.com.
Oh,
Nice.
so
That's
Hey,
what I was
can you
doing while you
hire
guys
me?
were talking about
I mean-
memory.
hold on, time out. So
Can-
you bought a domain, sweetasindustries.com?
SweetAssIndustries.com.
Well, goddammit, do you need an employee?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I want to be president. I came up with the name.
I need 3 employees.
Oh,
I'm gonna hire the 2 of you, and I'll find somebody else because Earth sucks.
okay, cool.
Yeah,
Man,
Earth would have the job if he showed up for the interview.
hey,
That's right. Mostly he didn't come to the.
fucking.
All right, BRB. Bye.
BRB. Hey, Bobby. So something terrifying just happened. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, we're all talking. I'm firing up different games on Steam, and I launched Blockland because I don't know what this is, and I decided to just say, fuck
I don't think I've ever played it.
For some game I had in my backlog. Who knows? The first thing it pops up and asks, which I don't know to be scared or really happy or think this is funny, is what kind of internet connection do you have? And it's like dial-up or broadband. Oh god.
Man, dial-up? That sounds like it's like an old indie game.
Oh boy. I mean, it's an indie game for sure. Free build.
Indie games before they were even that.
This is like some kind of weird. This is like some kind of weird. What you call it? Knockoff. Minecraft knockoff. Uh-oh.
And dial-up Minecraft.
Yeah, because Minecraft works on dial-up. Yeah. Oh boy. This.
I craft with the
Okay,
best.
so here I am. I'm in an open, empty world.
So, I don't know. I just don't know about Nintendo anymore. And I feel like, I'm one of those, I'm not like the super zealot Nintendo supporters that are just like, anything Nintendo does, they do it right. Right?
I would hope not, because that would be a fucking lie.
But it's like, I do like the stuff that they do. I just I don't think everything, Wii Party U is the greatest game. No, it isn't. It's a fucking piece of shit game. Like...
Wii Party U. Yeah.
Yeah.
I work with this guy, right? And he's all about fucking Nintendo games. And I'm like, he calls himself a gamer, which, sure, I'm not gonna, you play video games, you play video games. No judgment here. But it's like, yeah, what do you play? And I start going on about, I play Destiny, and I play The Witcher, and I play all this stuff. What do you play? I play Smash. Okay, what else? Nah, I just play Smash. That's what I play. Like, how much Smash Brothers can you play? Like, tons of it. Like, that's all I play is Smash Brothers. Like, just play Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers 64.
No, Smash Brothers on Wii U or whatever. The new Smash Brothers. Like, how much Smash... Like, what... I guess I don't understand.
Some people just love that kind of, like, to play one game. I mean, it's like, it's kind of like the same mentality, and they will never, ever, ever, ever admit this, and they would find it insulting, but it's the same gamer that does that plays Smash, and only Smash, is the same person that plays Call of Duty all the time. The same person that only plays Call of Duty all the time. I mean, it's like that one game gamer.
He said duty.
What's that?
He said duty.
Dude?
Duty. Nothing. There's a stupid mic.
No.
I think you got cut off both times when you said it. So all we heard was "dude," and we're like, "What?"
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
He said, "Dude." So
what's so fucking cool about that? And then you guys are in like a private chat. Mike's fucking losing it, man.
But yeah, that's like, I talk to guys like that too. And then this is the funny thing, is that like they talk about other games and how like they're just not as good. And it's like, but you haven't even played them. You played that one game.
Yeah, this guy's kind of like that. It's like, well, what, I don't understand, like, those games or whatever, like, Smash. He's not sure everything is play fucking Smash. And I'm like, yeah, not my kind of game.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Smash Brothers.
I actually can't stand
I
Smash.
think it's enjoyable.
yeah, actually, I've Smash Brothers for Wii U too, and I fucking hate it.
I thought you were gonna say you love it.
No.
The way that started was like, yeah, I have Smash
That's
Brothers
awesome.
for Wii U too. I fucking hate it.
You're a fucking idiot for liking it, Bobby. Fuck you!
Bob, you're such a goddamn fucking idiot. You should fuck off and kill yourself.
I actually don't hate it. I'm just drunk. But I don't like it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better, I guess.
So, let me explain. So, I've had Smash Brothers they had one for GameCube, right? I'm pretty sure I had that one.
Yeah, one
I had
for
it for
GameCube,
N64.
for 64,
I think I have one for all.
Yeah.
and for Wii U. For everything since the 64.
Yeah.
Except Wii.
They even
They didn't have a...
No, they had a Wii one too.
Oh, okay. They had a Wii one. So,
Yeah,
I don't...
but
I
we
just...
wanna- Sorry. Go.
I just don't... I could never... It's not fun.
I don't think those games... I've never thought Smash Brothers games were fun.
Yeah, the problem is that the game is just not fun.
That's always been my problem with Smash Brothers. Like, I could never... They weren't good fighting games. They weren't good, like, adventure... Like, they would... I just never could see... And, you know, again, I try not to judge because to each his own. I know someone... Like, there's a lot of people that fucking worship those games. I just could never figure out what the fuck was so entertaining. And I'm guessing that a good chunk of it is that, oh, you get to play as all of your favorite Nintendo characters fighting. Like, there's something cool about that. And I think that if me and Bobby were 12 and 13 again, that would be fucking amazing. The problem is that I'm almost fucking 40. And every time I play Smash Brothers, I'm like, this is fucking dumb. I don't know. You know, and maybe dumb is harsh. Maybe, you know, I come off as dick because
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that mentality because we play a lot of games that are still childish in a lot of ways. So I'm not even sure if that's what you mean.
I mean, I don't know.
Maybe you just don't like Nintendo characters. Is probably what it is.
No, because that PlayStation one was
But,
fucking
I mean-
dumb too.
Oh, that
Yeah,
PlayStation one was
PlayStation
awful.
All Stars,
Yeah.
that brawler type game is just dumb to me. I think it's just not my thing. I think, and then it always bites me in the ass because then when people expect me to like it and I absolutely don't, and you know, Smash Brothers people are passionate about it. They don't like to know that other people don't like that thing.
Nintendo fans are like that
No.
in general.
Metal Gear.
Well,
They
but
just
it's-
don't like to hear that anybody is like that.
Yeah, Metal
So-
Gear
Anybody who's a
fans-
fanboy is
Metal
like
Gear
that.
fans hate hearing like, oh, that same guy. That's funny. That same guy, the Smash Brothers guy, right? So I'm talking to him at the office, and you know, I told him I got Metal Gear and I like it. He's like, that's the thing that would get me to, you know, get a PS4 or something. I really want to play Metal Gear. Like, is it good? I'm like, yeah, I like it a lot. He's like, oh man, is it crazy? I'm like, yeah, I mean, less crazy than the other ones. You know, it doesn't have as much stupid shit. He's like, what do you mean? Hold on, what do you mean stupid shit? I'm like, oh, you know, like stupid shit. Kojima's stupid shit. Like, let's not kid ourselves. Like, it's entertainment. Those games are fun, but they're fucking stupid. Like, don't sit here and tell me that you think those stories are well thought out. Fucking, like, those stories are fucking dumb, and he's making it up as he goes along. You know that, right? He's like, dude, you're crazy, man. How could you fucking say that? I'm like, well, I could say that because those stories are fucking stupid. That's how I could say that.
And he literally punched you in the face.
Well, that's how I ended up in the hospital. I got beat up by this guy.
Yeah. So, like, to Bobby's point, I think, like, people get crazy about games like Call of Duty or, like, Smash Brothers, but it's not like Nintendo. You don't see, but like, people don't get crazy about Mario. They're like, Mario's the best fucking game ever made. Fuck you for saying anything bad about Mario. It's like Smash Brothers. So it's like, I think I get that there's some technicality to it that I don't understand, maybe. Where, like, Call of Duty, like, I believe that if you play Call of Duty a lot, like, you're way more skilled than I. And I think there's maybe something like that to Smash Brothers. Maybe I just don't.
There's gotta be something we're missing or not doing. Like, there's gotta be something to it that we're just not. I don't know. I just think Smash Bros. Is not my thing. I've just chalked it up as like that game type just isn't fun to me. And I try. Like, every time I'm at someone's house, they're doing like a thing like, oh, we're all playing Smash Brothers. Like, all right, cool. You want to play? Like, nah. Oh, come on. I thought you played games like.
No, I don't want to play that good shit.
Yeah. Come on, man. I thought you liked video games. Like, no, I like good ones. And then, you know, we end up in a brawl outside.
Then you have a Smash Brothers brawl outside.
And that's how I end up with this tattoo on my back of an amiibo because I lost the Smash Brothers fight. I don't know. It's
So to me, Smash Brothers is like a genre of its own.
so.
Like I never played that.
How did you
I never
end up
played that
buying
PlayStation one.
How did you end up buying that?
I didn't. I'm gonna try to be clear.
Oh, did your wife buy it?
Yes.
I totally
Out of
understand.
Out of the goodness of her heart.
No, it's great.
Yeah.
She probably like the thought was there. Like, hey, let me buy my husband this new game that I probably heard people saying was very good.
Somebody at GameStop told her it was like a game or something.
Of course they did. GameStop's like, oh, this is the best new fucking game because he likes fucking Smash Brothers.
Well, dude, and like it's nobody's fault, right? So like, what games are good for Wii U? It's like, okay, Mario 3D World. Right now, Mario Maker. What else do I have? Mario Kart. And probably Smash Brothers comes up in that list. So like, you ask somebody what games you should buy somebody for Wii U, and they
and that's the biggest problem with the Wii U is that every game that you think that you need to get for it is what? It's a fucking Nintendo game. It's not anything else.
I knew I should have made that game Masturbating You. Get it? Masturbating You? Anybody? Okay.
You're gonna make a game about masturbating
On the Wii U, and I was gonna call it Masturbating You.
Masturbating You. I didn't hear the U part.
I was cutting off again. My bad.
Yeah.
I think you need to call it Super Masturbating You.
Oh, I was just gonna call it Masturbating You, and then the sequel could be either Super Masturbating You or Really Masturbating You.
Oh
boy.
Masturbating You 64.
Yeah, 64 is good. You can add 64 to the name of anything, and it's great.
No, I was trying to think about like games that came out in Nintendo 64, and I was like, Mario 64, Pilot Wing 64, F-Zero 64.
I played
F-Zero
Pilot Wing 64.
They had F-Zero for 64, didn't they?
No, F-Zero's not out on the Wii U, no.
No, not Wii U. I'm talking about...
There was a 64
I'm
version
talking
of
about
F-Zero?
Yeah, I think so.
Where the fuck was I?
Yeah, there was a 64 version. It's supposed to be pretty good too, actually, from what people tell me anyway. But then everybody says that about pretty much every Nintendo game.
What? I say what? God, I have some stupid.
But yeah, Pilot Wing 64 actually was one of those games that was just so terrible. But I played it a lot because it was just like one of those. Pilot Wing 64.
Pelvic Wing 64.
It wasn't. It's not that great, but
no, the game
it's
was
like
awful.
the thing about it, it was just like, oh, it's 3D and I can jump out of a plane and I can move around in this world. I mean, it's almost. I mean, I want to call it open world, but it sort of was. Just the scale of it was really small, you know.
Yeah.
But we didn't know anything about open world.
Yeah.
So,
plus,
yeah.
I don't know. The game.
We didn't even know. We didn't even know what that meant. But I actually never played that.
That's why Grand Theft Auto 3 changed my life.
Yeah, GTA 3 was incredible. You know what? Actually, GTA 2 was also. So like the jump from GTA 2 to GTA 3 was insane,
dude. It's funny about GTA 3. Like, I didn't hear anything about that game. I was at I think it was a Babbage's. I was not even in the United States at the time.
Babbage's.
And I was at a mall.
Yeah.
And I saw Grand Theft Auto 3, and I was like, wow, this came out. I used to love the old ones because I had Grand Theft Auto 1 and 2 on PC, and me and my brother used to play it. I thought the game was great. So I was like, man, I'll get this. And I bought it, and I was the first one on base to have it. And I was playing it, and I was amazed by it. And a whole bunch of dudes came to my back.
Yeah, and actually, you were the one who showed me Grand Theft Auto, I think. Not 3, but the 2D ones back then.
That means I take credit for introducing you to both Grand Theft Auto and Metal Gear.
Yeah.
I'm glad to have had such a great impact on your life.
Yeah, and actually, actually, you were in the service when you introduced me Metal Gear too, because you came back for Christmas.
Yeah, that was one of the games. That was like.
And then you showed it to me. You were like, "You got to play this game. You don't understand how awesome it is." and I played the demo like months before, but I sucked at it. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know it was a stealth game. Like I
Dude,
didn't
it was
understand.
like,
I didn't.
back then we didn't know. Games used to run around and
Yeah.
kill shit. That's what you're supposed to do in games.
Yeah. But yeah, Grand Theft Auto, yeah, that was like I didn't know anything about it either. Before I wasn't even waiting for it. I didn't even care about it. And then
Jeff, that game looks really good. Sorry, Bobby, not to cut you off.
What's that?
That 20XX game.
Yeah, actually, I can't start it for some reason. I'm trying to fucking.
Yeah, that was the one I saw at PAX.
Dude, the Giant Bomb guys did a thing where they played it, and I was watching it, and I was like, "Wow, that looks really fucking good, man."
Yeah, I bought it too. I actually haven't even played it yet.
So I've played it quite a bit actually, and it's really good. It just, I don't know. I think maybe I'm not a roguelike fan, but I mean I do like the game. I think it's really good.
It's multiplayer too, from what I understand.
Yeah, I remember you saying that, but like right now we'll just fuses to start.
That game looks really good. Now, is it Fuse to
It's a lot of fun.
Do you have... Alright, make sure you open up McAfee and turn off the bitch filter.
Mike, you keep cutting out. I think you got your mic settings set to...
My mic was like slowly moving away from my mouth, sorry. So did we miss my joke about the bitch filter?
I heard you say McAfee something filter.
Damn it.
But I didn't hear you say bitch.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean I guess it was pretty much like 80% lost. I turned it off though, it still won't start, so
you turn off the bitch filter?
Bitch filter disabled, still doesn't start. I don't know why.
Shit, man.
That's really what I wanted to play too. Like I'm looking through my list and I'm like, man, I just want to play 20XX.
This game, I got this game the other day because I wanted to try it out for a backlog, and I like it a lot. It's called Megasphere.
Megasphere.
Yeah, just go look at it on Steam.
Oh yeah, I watched the video.
It's pretty cool. It's hard, but it's cool. What's going on?
What she said.
That is in fact what she said. That is actually what she said.
Megasphere.
Megasphere. Mega bitches.
Megasphere.
Whoa.
So not to talk about a medium other than video games, but and I know it's like supposed to be funny.
What's wrong with you?
But Mike, I know that you have seen this because you have Sling. So like Sling has this like rotation of commercials that they play, and one of them is like a Strongbow commercial. Yeah. Patrick Stewart, and like they fire him. And the guy's like, Patrick Stewart fired. And he starts talking about it. And the guy's like, just Strongbow. I don't know why. I think it's like the funniest fucking.
That's one of their better ones. Oh
yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, dude, this game looks awesome.
It's hard as balls.
Oh. Hard as balls.
Yeah, like you ever had?
I don't know.
Balls?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have very recently actually.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
I very recently had balls.
Not just regular balls, but hard balls.
Well, it was hard balls. Yeah.
Yeah, very very hard balls. Oh boy, this game.
I mean, it looks really cool.
Hard balls or Megasphere?
Megasphere, and yeah,
Megasphere is very good looking. Like I'm really surprised at this game.
Is it only mouse and keyboard?
Nope, I'm using the gamepad right now. I use mouse and keyboard I use mouse and keyboard for the thing because it didn't actually explicitly say you can use a gamepad, but now I am using a gamepad and it's working great. I don't know how to switch weapons yet, but it's working. And yeah, it's a very very cool game, very good looking game, and
yeah, like it looks really fucking pretty.
Yeah,
videos, it's crazy.
It's a dope ass game. You should watch that DGX special that one of our DGX guys did on it.
On Megasphere?
Yeah.
Whoa.
That was the most Keanu Reeves thing you could.
Is that the one with Dokes? Because I never saw you didn't do one with Dokes.
I didn't actually do a Dokes thing. I didn't know that you were actually going to go looking for it.
Yeah, we wanted you to do Dokes Plays.
Dokes Plays? Oh god, this thing's going to kill me. Fuck.
I seriously thought you were gonna do one. I was sad that you did it.
That's a weird motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Hey, Bobby.
Motherfucker.
You're a weird motherfucker. You're so motherfucking strange, motherfucker.
I could, I'm a person of habit. I could actually listen to you. I have an addictive personality, so I could actually listen to you do that all day. Just talk to me like that all day.
I'll talk to you however
or to everybody.
Yeah.
I'll talk to
me
you
like
however you want,
water, motherfucker.
Talk to me like Dokes, Mike.
Yeah, try, man. Like, strangely enough, my wife likes it when, I talk to her like that in bed. Nah, you better say more than motherfucker.
That's a weird ass thing to say, mother.
Well, I'm Dexter. My last name is Morgan, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Hey Morgan.
I'm a weird.
Hey Morgan.
I'm a weird motherfucker.
You a strange motherfucker. I'm watching you, Morgan. You strange motherfucker. God, Dokes, what a great character.
They killed the best character off in the second season. What bastards.
I didn't know you liked LaGuerta that much. I fucking hate
Dokes. They killed Doke in the second season.
I know. I hate LaGuerta so much. Oh shit, this thing's gonna kill me. Motherfucker.
Dude, I hate all the cops. Especially
Angel?
The Angel, dude, he's an idiot.
Yeah, he's a moron.
The dumbest cop ever made.
Yeah, I don't know how any crimes are solved in that whole fucking city with those morons at Miami fucking PD. The only cop in that whole place who was worth shit is fucking Dokes. He had Dexter figured out.
His name was pretty good.
He had Dexter figured out from the first
anything?
fucking episode. You's a strange motherfucker.
Yeah, like Dexter's sister didn't even know.
No, she's the worst.
Until like season 12.
Season 85 when she fell in love with him and wanted his fucking brother cock. He was so weird. That show got really fucking morbid and weird. And then it just ended God, that show. Talk about shows that were so good and got so bad, man. That one.
Oh man. You almost just had the spitting rum and coke all over the couch moment.
Spit that coke, motherfucker.
No, it was because you said she fell in love with him and wanted that brother cock. I think that's the first time I've ever heard that term.
Well, I would hope that you don't hear about brother cock a whole lot.
Motherfucker.
I mean, I know at one point you and Zanny were close, but Jesus, man.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Dude, yeah. They're all weird motherfucker.
Alright, I'm just gonna play Ori, fuck it.
So,
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something fucking nuts. Let me see how much this shit.
if we actually had subscribers, we would probably have a meme started for Brother Cock.
Brother. Alright, let me see. How do you search in this new Steam bullshit? Oh, there we go. You press that. Okay. Oh, come on. They don't have it? Ah, never mind then. Ruined all my fun. So what I did was I thought it'd be funny to find the Dexter game and buy it and install it.
Oh my god, there's a Dexter game?
Oh
Absolutely.
no, you know what you could do though?
Huh.
Instead of getting the Dexter game, you should get one of the highly rated, critically acclaimed Law and Order games.
Are there like
motherfucker?
Are there like 25 of them?
Or you could get one of the CSI games too.
I just well, Law and Order on Steam is not finding anything. CSI is also not finding anything. Yeah, I need a good crime game in my repertoire right now. Nothing like a good crime game, you know? You know? Don't you know?
Yeah,
You could get a
I
game
always
that's
say that.
you could get a game that's not as good as the Law and Order and the CSI game.
Not as
You
good.
get a-
Jesus, how bad do you think I can go?
Just
Yeah,
get
what are you
LA
trying to say
Noir.
right now?
I would say those games are pretty fucking horrible.
I own LA Noir, but I've never actually played it.
LA Noir is not bad. I like that game actually quite a bit. I don't know.
I liked it
don't know if
until
that-
I beat it.
I don't know how cool of an answer that is, but I enjoyed that game. I never beat it. Maybe that's why I liked it. No one that finished
Wait,
that game
so-
likes it.
Bobby, are you saying that it's a bad game? All-
If you play it now, you'll realize how bad it is. I'm sure, Mike. The game looked phenomenal for its time. It was actually pretty neat. Stuff that they
Have you
did.
played it on PC since?
Yes, actually, I have.
Okay, well, I'll
Um,
shut up then.
Brother cock.
I could just imagine Dexter walking into a room like, "Hey Deb, do you want some of that brother cock?"
Oh God.
Oh man, you know how we say some inappropriate shit in every podcast?
Yes.
This is the inappropriate shit for this one.
Brother Cock is the inappropriate shit.
Brother cock is absolutely the inappropriate shit.
Alright.
We should start naming our podcast episodes.
This one's called The One with Brother Cock.
Episode 3, the one about brother cock.
Are you sure this is 3?
This is
Isn't this
episode
4?
3. This is episode 3. We skipped 4 because we skipped when we were originally supposed to do 3 because we're truly video gamers and we were fucking playing the fuck out of some video games.
No one was gonna watch us anyway. They were too busy playing the same games we were playing.
That's exactly right. We just know our audience, and because we know our audience and we knew who would watch and who wouldn't, we were able to do this. Yeah.
So, I think I forgot how to play Ori.
Well,
With the controller.
So you use this controller and you press A to jump, and you use the analog stick, the left one specifically, to control the character. And
Yeah, but I keep dying, and there's a thing that you can do where you can jump higher.
What
and
I try to
shit.
do is I try to not suck.
Yeah, no, so I suck.
Oh, well, that's probably what you have to fix,
Okay, all right.
brother cock.
Help an option. Controller, don't suck.
Yeah. Yeah. Open the console and just type in "don't suck" and it'll give you some options for not sucking.
Tilde, don't suck. Capital D, capital S.
Bizotch. Make sure you put Bizotch in there.
Okay. Yeah, it worked.
Oh, is it working? Cool.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, no complaints there. I am going to do something nuts. Absolutely fucking ape shit. I'm going to build a spaceship in Kerbal
You're gonna build a spaceship in.
Space Program.
Oh, I haven't played Kerbal in a really long time.
I mean, you may know this about me, but I fucking love Kerbal.
Yeah, you and Earth got really, really into Kerbal.
I'm still very much into Kerbal. It's just one of those things.
Yeah, I think I remember you talking about it and telling me how much you like it.
I think
And I'm
really
I need to sit and watch you. I need to sit and watch you play it or something like that. That's another one that I just.
Like, if you don't know how to play it, you kind of have to do that to try and figure out how to play it. Because I mean, or you could just do it. I didn't figure out how to play it, but it's
whatever.
It's
smart.
It's very in depth. No, it's not that I'm smart. It's that I've spent way too much fucking time. It's actually the game on Steam that I have the most play time with. So
What, really?
yes,
That's crazy.
I play a lot of. I used to play
Really?
a lot of fucking this game.
You mean you're from the ghetto and you play SimCity?
Son of a bitch! Black people play SimCity.
Wait, you're black?
Wait, you're black?
What in the fuck? I almost went there again just now.
Yeah. You're a person of ethnicity?
No, that's not what I was talking about. I almost went there again.
Who was on that
podcast? We wouldn't go last after last.
We were
podcast.
all on that podcast.
Yeah, like
but
where,
it was
what place name? Wouldn't
but
we
it was,
go? Aussie or whatever.
It was
his name
that
is?
dude. Yeah, that's
Ozzy.
his. He was like, he was talking about a black car.
All right, so Ozzy started. Oh God, why are we bringing this? Ozzy was talking about a black car, right? And I said something like, "Why's it got to be black?" Right?
No, that was me.
And then we started talking about like there was a time in the past where Ozzy said, and this really happened.
Yeah.
No, this really happened where we were watching a basketball game together, and Ozzy says, "Man, that guy looks like Denzel Washington." And I was like, Ozzy? Newsflash, that guy doesn't look anything fucking like Denzel Washington. In fact, he looks nothing like Denzel Washington at all. And that you saying that's pretty fucking racist. And then it just
I thought
was
he
all
said that
downhill
the
from there.
entire NBA was
Well,
watching.
that's
It was like the entire Miami
That's
Heat.
eventually what we dragged out of him because he got annoyed with us messing with him. But yeah, it's like, man, that guy looks like Denzel Washington. Like that dude looks nothing like Denzel Washington at all.
You love correcting people and destroying them at the same time.
Dude, that dude looked absolutely nothing like Denzel Washington.
He's like, yeah, you know Denzel Washington, the guy from the State Farm commercial.
And then I'm like, yes, Ozzy, he sure does. Looks just like that dude. Alright, I'm gonna put a bunch of fucking parachutes on this thing. This is gonna be fucking great. It's gonna be best spaceship. I'm probably gonna kill everybody on board. It's gonna be fantastic. There's something about building a fucking ship and just launching it into fake space that's just really fucking fun.
I would say that aeronautic scientists think the same thing.
Probably super aeronautic genius scientists.
You keep cutting out.
Oh, my bad. I probably am talking stupid low because I'm just... Yeah. I will talk louder into this fucking thing while I make my world's greatest spaceship. Whoa, that's a big tank. Holy crap. That's what she said? Huh?
Hey.
Right. Well,
Oh.
That's right. That is what she said.
Well, you cut out, so I wasn't sure what she said.
No. That is what she said, dude. Duh. Alright.
I think I'm gonna play something scary.
Oh, I like it when you play scary games. It's very
Well, it's better if when I record
That's
it.
creepy.
No,
Uh-oh.
Jeff is very funny when he plays scary
No,
games.
I know, but you said it
'Cause I
creepy.
actually get
I
scared.
like
Yeah,
it how you when you
I
play
love it
scary
when you play
games.
scary games. Yeah, play that scary shit, man. Talk to me.
I can't think of what to play now, but I'm looking.
Whatever
Play
it is, make
Alien
it fucking
Isolation.
scary.
Nah, yeah, I couldn't find my way around in Alien Isolation. All right, I'll play that.
Yeah,
Fine.
yeah, I can play that shit. Dude, you launch that shit fast as fuck. It's like, Jeff's now
Thing
playing
happened,
Alien
and I was
Isolation.
like, this is an hour.
There's something fucking
Alien.
awesome about you playing Alien Isolation.
Isolation.
Alien Embisonation.
Alien Bisonation? Bisonation?
Embisonation.
Bisonation,
Yeah.
No,
like a buffalo.
no,
No, like
Embisonation.
M-Bisonation.
Oh yeah.
So it's basically a nation of cheap fucking bosses you just want to smash in the face with a goddamn cinder block.
That's exactly right. Because that's what M.
Wow.
Bison is. He's
I
this
hate M Bison.
he's this bitch ass boss that fucks your life up. Fuck that guy.
You know what's crazy is that I didn't guess that.
What? Then Bison was a bitch ass boss?
No, that Bobby just really doesn't like M. Bison.
Hold on, time out. Who likes M. Bison, really?
I used to like playing as M. Bison.
Look, the only person that actually likes M. Bison is M. Bison's fucking mom.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, fighter only a mom could love.
Yeah.
And
Exactly
she
right.
killed herself shortly after his death.
Yes,
Or
because...
his birth, rather.
Is he dead? Oh.
No, I said it wrong.
No, he should be, though, because he's a fucking bitch-ass bitch.
Yeah, like I don't know a lot about the Street Fighter mythos, lore.
No one
if
should.
you will.
No one should, but a large amount of people do, unfortunately.
I'm pretty sure he's going to be in Street Fighter 5.
I'm pretty sure that he's never going away, that fucking fucker.
You know who is dead, though? Miles Dyson.
Oh, Miles
dude's
Dyson's
dead.
definitely fucking dead. He
Miles Dyson?
Yes.
Is it the Dyson vacuum guy?
No, Miles Dyson
No.
is from Terminator fame, and he stupidly took Sarah Connor and her son to Cyberdyne, and he had to blow himself up in an act of selflessness to save.
Was that the black dude?
That is yes,
Yeah.
that's affirmative.
The one that
I
looks
remember
like
him.
Denzel Washington.
The one,
Wait, wasn't that the State Farm guy / Denzel Washington / everyone in the NBA?
Yeah,
yes, that's exactly right.
Okay, I got it. I got it now.
Everyone in the NBA.
Man, that was really racist.
Yeah, it sure was. The NBA is a very racist place.
Maybe.
Anyway.
I don't know. I never played there.
NBA bastards.
Poor Miles Dyson.
Yeah,
Dude.
he got the short end of the stick.
He was
man.
with his family.
Dude, that's shit you never understand till you're a grown up. It's like he's sitting there having a nice day with his family. A lady literally started shooting a fucking AR-15 through his window.
Yeah, and then he fucking sacrificed himself.
He's telling his kid to run because fuck, there's a person shooting an automatic weapon through the window. And then she comes in there, and takes him away, and then he kills himself for them. These strangers he just met. And
yeah, so like him, Mike,
the minute we got to the place, I would have set off a silent alarm and just waited for the cops to show up and run like hell.
Well, yeah, that answers part of my question. So, like, as a man who now has a child, like, does that even fucking make any sense to you whatsoever?
All right, let me tell you something. Even without the child, I'd have been ready to fucking run.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. Like, don't even worry about the kid, but, like, who the fuck does that? He's like, no, I believe you, crazy lady, about the future. I'm just gonna save everybody by killing.
Well, they did have the Terminator with them, so I guess that kind of was convincing.
Yeah, but he proved it by like cutting his arm open. Right? He's like, hey, let's check out my.
I don't know how many people you know.
I don't know
how many people you know that can cut their arm open and rip off their skin.
Hey, look, I've seen a lot of movies, bro.
I'd have been like, I need real proof. Show me your dick.
Cut it off.
Full robot dick, bro.
And then when he does it, he'll look at John Connor and be like, I know now why you cry.
All right, I'll be right back.
That's something I'm going to do right now.
I'll be right back.
All right.
After these messages.
He'll be right back. Saturday morning cartoons, man. I missed that shit.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Animaniacs and shit.
It's time for Animaniacs. There's Zany to Z-Max.
So I'm playing Alien Isolation and nothing's happening.
Which one is Alien Isolation? That's the one where you're by yourself in your... Oh, yeah, where there's one alien.
Oh, is that what it is? There's one alien?
Yeah, it's like the big claim to fame with that game. There's one alien, and that's it.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, there's only one fucking alien.
Who can handle one fucking alien?
Who can't handle one fucking alien? These people are bitches. Bitch-ass bitches.
Yeah, Mike, you're still really cutting out for...
Oh, I keep talking low. I'm sorry. I'm a piece of shit. I don't deserve
to be
alive.
Well, I mean, you're trying to, like, not wake the kid, right?
Not really. She's in the other room. The doors are closed. She's out. I'm just bullshit.
Cool.
She's like out. Although this podcast should probably end in the next 30 minutes or so I can go throw food in her face.
All right.
Yeah, that's what you do. You throw food in their face, they eat most of it.
Yeah.
The rest of it they throw up, and it's great.
Oh, man, that sounds nice.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, you guys should get started on that like now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
So I'm not alone.
I mean, you have friends who have kids.
Yeah, one or two. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
whatever. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't judge me, man.
Yeah, this kid thing is bullshit, though. I don't know what the fuck you were thinking.
Kids
I should probably think about the fact that this is all recorded.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's probably a good call.
Maybe we just edit out that whole thing later, and then maybe the whole thing I said about the NBA too.
Well, you know, let's renege on all the shit we said tonight.
Yeah, I mean, so like nobody who's listening to this knows that there's context around any of these comments, and they think I'm just a racist, baby-hating, terrible, awful person.
You racist, baby-hating piece of shit.
I don't like people or babies, or people babies.
People babies are all right, except
No, they're the worst.
You fucking hate people babies.
Dude, people babies are the worst people babies.
There's some shit I've hated in my life, but nothing quite like people babies.
Yeah. So brother cock and people baby.
Brother cock. How did we come up with something so brilliant? We're not worthy.
It's because of Dexter. Dexter is the catalyst for such awful craziness.
Yeah, he really is, isn't he?
Yeah,
I love that Dexter.
So like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing in Alien Isolation. I have no idea. I'm just walking around these dark corridors.
None whatsoever?
Yeah, like I mean I get the game mechanics. Like there's a flare and I can see stuff and like I can walk around and sometimes there's a shadow and like okay, I'm supposed to be scared. But like nothing is happening and I'm just walking around and like maybe this is a good attitude for me to have because then when I record it, like something will happen and I'll fucking like scream like a child.
Shit yourself. Like, oh fucking god, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm gonna die and it's gonna be a roguelike and I've played for like 3 hours and then I'm just dead.
Yeah.
I have to go all the way back to the beginning.
This all sounds like great ideas. Alright, so I'm getting ready to launch my rocket here. I hope this goes well. Hope I have my staging done right. Here we go. 3, 2, and we are taking off. Here we go. Oh, that's not too bad. It's actually pretty good. I think I need more rockets.
Yeah.
Rockets are good.
Fuck yeah, man.
I'm doing all right here. This is actually one of my better launches. I haven't played this game in a while.
How does that work? You just strap rockets to body thing and go crazy?
Yeah, you just really just add stuff.
Huh. And see, I thought it was more complicated than that.
Yeah, like you just like you like put parts. I mean, I'm playing in like sandbox mode right now. Like the real mode, you have to like research stuff and you have to go to space and find stuff. Oh man, my rocket's doing really good right now. This is a good rocket. It's one of my better rockets for sure.
Sandbox mode.
Yeah, sandbox. Sandbox are good. Oh man, I made it to space on my first fucking try. Oh, I fucked up. Disaster. Oh god. I fucked up.
Everything was fine until just now.
Yeah. So when I detached my solid rockets, it hit the bottom of my liquid rocket, and it caused an explosion.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like some real life shit.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, now I'm just gonna use the remaining fuel to try and get my guys back to Earth. Because I want them to live. Life is good. Actually, while I'm in space, hold on, let's turn up for a second. Oh, fuck.
Well, while we're up here,
Yeah, while we're up here. In fact, let's turn down the thruster so I don't go too far. Alright. So while we're up in space, because we did exit the atmosphere, let's separate the satellite that I came here to deploy. No, not the crew hatch. What the fuck? Oh, it's lightning outside. Oh, whoa. Yeah, that worked. What the fuck? Okay, now we're going home, guys. Let's go home.
so you have to actually like land and stuff too.
Yeah, landing is. I mean, if you want to actually land, you can do that. I generally just deploy a parachute on the thing. Maybe I should make a video about this for you guys.
That'll be awesome. I'll watch that.
Oh crap! Yeah, now I'm just gonna go back to the planet because
Right. I'm just gonna stop playing this game because I don't know.
which game?
Alien Isolation.
Oh yeah.
I'm just walking around like aimlessly. Maybe I'll play more. You know what? I'm gonna play Colonial Marines.
Yeah, Colonial Marines.
There we go.
All right, I'm trying to get these fuckers safely back on land. Gotta get back in this atmosphere. I don't know if. Oh shit! I just realized. I don't know if I could survive re-entry. Oh fuck, pops. You know, I need to deploy. There we go. I am a fucking genius.
Physics by NVIDIA.
Yo, I'm back.
What up? Oh my god! I just fucked up so bad.
What did you do? What are you doing?
So physics.
Did you?
Oh god.
So physics is a thing.
Dude, I wish I was
consider-
recording that. You guys would have cracked the fuck up. Oh boy, that hit. Oh boy.
You should record it. I
I'm
don't know if you can
resuming.
record the audio
Oh no,
and
I launched. Oh, I'm gonna die. They're gonna die. I'm gonna lose the whole crew. Rest in peace.
I'm
guys.
resuming my Aliens Colonial Marines campaign.
So, these guys do not have a long time to live. They have about 5,000 feet before they hit the ground and have horrible, horrible death. Actually, it's a good death. They won't feel anything. I feel bad
So-
because it's my fault that they're gonna die right now. Here, I'm gonna turn the audio
So-
up for a second. Hold on. You guys got any last words? Okay.
what, are you gonna stop recording?
They're dead. Okay. No, I'm playing Kerbal Space Program, and I made a really
Oh,
good rocket.
oh, the last words for the crew. Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
I made a really good rocket, and it all went really bad.
It went all really wrong.
No, seriously, like it all started with like when I like released the stage for my like solid rocket fuel rockets. It hit the engine of my main rocket, and it disabled it. So I had to use my travel rocket. It was just a mess. In fact, we're trying again right now. Yeah, carry on. I love this game.
So Jeff,
Yeah.
I was gonna say that I actually haven't finished that game either. I bought it. I actually think it's pretty great looking.
Which game? Alien
Isolation?
Yeah, I think it's pretty great looking. And the atmosphere is pretty cool. But I thought the biggest problem I had was there was a couple parts where I'm like, where the fuck do I go? like, I'm like the game's like not giving you any kind of hint, and you're like literally poking at everything.
Yeah.
And everything kind of looks the same too, in some ways.
So I'm only like maybe an hour in, and I just played like while you were off. I played that for I don't know what that was, 10 minutes, and I got frustrated enough that I just stopped playing for now. Like I'll go back to it again, but I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. There's like 3 different rooms that I can go in right now, and I have no idea where I'm going. So there's a common theme with me in games, and it's that I'm very fucking impatient. So if I can't figure out what to do and the game's not giving me hints, like I just stop. I'll go
Yeah.
fucking play something else.
Hey, you know what's funny is you're the guy that they make games for now.
Yeah, I
So
think that's true. Actually,
usually companies do that. Like hey, go this way because yeah.
I had a clean separation that time, guys. Holy
well,
crap.
so here's sorry,
No, go. Sorry, I'm just happy that I had a clean separation. I'm being a bitch. Go.
So I always joke at work, like with guys. I work with a lot of fucking nerds, right? Because we all do some similar shit. We're in. Oh, sorry, my game is like really loud right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did. All right. So I always joke with people at work because like there's two kinds of people at my job. There's people who fucking love like Elder Scrolls pre Skyrim, or I guess pre Oblivion. There's people who love Elder Scrolls Skyrim and post Skyrim, right?
Right.
And like those two kinds of people are pretty distinct.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm a Skyrim guy. I fucking played the fuck out of Skyrim.
Okay.
Oh my god, this thing. Sorry, I gotta stop talking.
No, it's okay. Keep talking.
No, we need to hear what you're saying.
Yeah, I want to know what the fuck you're gonna play about playing the fuck out of Skyrim. Not just playing Skyrim, but playing the fuck out of Skyrim.
Well, all right. So to Bobby's point, if I can ever get this game to shut, it's like so fucking loud in my ear. I really love Skyrim, but I never really played anything before Elder Scrolls, and I really loved Witcher 3, and I always thought like Witcher 3 is the Skyrim of the Witcher universe, right? Like Witcher 1 and 2 were sort of complicated, and it was hard to kind of figure out what you were doing. Witcher 2 maybe a little bit easier, but like it was a complicated game. It was a PC game. It was like people who like PC games played Witcher maybe if they liked RPGs because those are sort
pretty
of
much
like
where
involved.
it started. So yeah,
right,
you're right.
So,
Yeah.
but I love Witcher 3. Like I fucking love that game, and I played it until I finished, at least the main game, and I played lots of side quests, and like same with Skyrim. Like Skyrim, I played so much Skyrim. I played it maybe like 40, 50 hours, and then that was like a stolen version. Edit that out, and then I bought it. I guess it
I
doesn't
just
matter.
thought of that too.
I guess it doesn't matter because I bought it, and then I bought it and I played another, like 60 hours or something crazy. So like I fucking love that game. But those are two very distinct groups of people. Like the people who like Skyrim because it's more watered down. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, or more mainstream. But Witcher 3 has the same kind of thing about it. So like
I like to say,
right, like, they
I
make
like to
those
say-
games for people like me, and I fucking eat it up.
No, and I'm glad. I think it makes the games more accessible. And I think games that are just, the difficulty's hard because people are like, well, you should learn how to use a computer if you want to play. It's like, no, dude. Like, everybody should be entertained by the game. The game's job is to be fun for everybody. And try to find the balance. And I think they found the balance. You don't need to have all 30 spells at once.
No, Bob,
You know what
you're
I
wrong.
mean? Like
you're
that-
wrong. Only nerds.
Oh, I know
only
I'm wrong.
hardcore computer
I know.
gamers should be able to do this shit. You're so.
So
fucking
actually,
wrong.
I don't mind that much if the game doesn't explicitly tell you what to do, but
Right.
I need some direction as to what I should be, like what the context is, right? So
well,
like,
that's what
if
I mean. Yeah.
If I play a game and I'm supposed to figure it out, like just tell me that. Like tell me I have to go check everything and figure it out.
Yeah,
If I
just
want
be
to
like-
do that, then I will. I'll play
It
the fuck
doesn't
out
have
of
to
it.
give
Cool.
you the game doesn't have to give you the answer. It just has to let you know that you're going the right way to finding the answer.
Well, right. Or like, yeah, I mean, I guess a hint, or like even at the beginning, if you say, look, this is a game where we're not going to give you a lot of hints, so you just have to use your brain. But like, if I jump into something and I don't, well, if I jump into something and I don't know what I'm doing at all, and they assume that I'm just going to figure it out, usually,
Oh my god.
maybe that makes me different than some quote unquote like super nerds who will go and play
Yeah, but
the fuck out
but
of any
then-
game and figure it
but-
all out. But like,
did you like Portal?
Uh-oh.
yes, I fucking love Portal.
This is bad news. Hold on.
Yeah.
This is bad fucking news. I'm
Did
fucking
you
my
not
spaceship
get the
up right
recording?
But I
No,
feel
no.
like there's a lot of
Recording's
direction
fine.
in Portal.
now. Oh god.
Like I feel like Portal has tons of direction because you start out very simply and it evolves from there, and like you get harder and harder and harder. So
Right.
by the time you're at like level 20 on Portal, you know how the physics work, you know how the game works, and what you're sort of looking for to get to the next level. Sometimes it's not apparent.
It's not
because
I
they
guess that's
shape
not the best
puzzle.
comparison.
But maybe it is, because that's what I'm saying. Like, if you give me some level of direction, I will figure it out if I think it's fun.
Right.
Or I'll spend the time
No,
to figure
I
it out.
agree. I don't think the mystery of a game or the challenge of a game is figuring out the controls or getting super awesome at the controls, you know.
So
Or I don't know.
I just picked a really awful re-entry path, and I think my guys are gonna burn up in space.
Actually, Jeff, and that's actually, and I hate to say this because I know I'm like a Metal Gear fan, so it's like I don't want to come off like that guy that's like, oh, you got to play it, Jeff, because it's Metal Gear. But the thing is, I know why a lot of people don't like Metal Gear, but Metal Gear's actually kind of like that. You start off just sort of like it kind of tells you what to do, and it teaches you what you need to do. And slowly you're just able to do a lot of things, and you know exactly what you're free to do things in the world. Just like the mechanics of the world they're there for you to poke at them.
Yeah, Metal Gear is like a really fun toolbox, a toy box of bullshit, and it's
like literally the best analogy I could give to Metal Gear. It's like you're playing G.I. Joe in an open world, and you're that one-man army, and it gives you all those tools to be that one-man army in the fucking coolest way you could do it. Like, you could literally call in supply drops. You could get a supply drop dropped on somebody for, you could, I don't know. I mean, it's hard for me to explain it, but it really.
So, like, I would not have assumed that about Metal Gear, but I listened to the Giant Bomb podcast, and I got the same feeling about it. Like, that's kind of what they were saying. It's like 3 or 4 guys talking about playing Metal Gear, and they all fucking love it. And they're talking about their experiences with it and how different their experiences were.
Yeah.
Like, I went into this thing, and they're talking about some shit I don't understand. They're like, I used this maneuver, and it was fucking great. And another guy's like, I tried the same thing, and it totally didn't work at all. And then I did this other weird thing that I didn't think would work, and it worked beautifully. So, like, I am interested in playing it, but I've just never gotten into a Metal Gear game, so it just wasn't interesting to me.
What?
The reason I'm interested is because of you guys and Giant Bomb, really.
The story is going to be a little like, you're going to be a little like, what the fuck is going on? But just don't worry about the story. Just consider it like, hey, this game's got a sci-fi G.I. Joe story, whatever. I don't know, comic book story, right?
Yeah, once you realize that the story's, like, you accept that it's just, for dumb fun. And the game itself is fucking fantastic.
Yeah, exactly. Don't worry about the other games. I mean, it would make more sense story-wise, but the thing about this game is that doesn't matter when you're playing the game.
Yep.
When you're playing the game, you know what you got and what it does and what you're trying to do. The objectives are easy. And the objectives really don't rely on the story. You just know, hey, I got to go extract this guy out of this base. Maybe he's like got really good stats, and I want him on my army. I got to go in and extract him. Do I go in and extract everybody from the base, like kidnap everybody? Do I just go for that guy? Do I go there and grab all the resources and kidnap everybody, or do I go in and shoot everybody and extract that guy? You can approach the situation in any way you want. And there's thousands of different tools. Like,
is there some kind of like strategy element where you build an army and then you use it for something? Or
the army is the only thing about the game that I wish they could have done. And I think if Konami and Kojima didn't have their falling out, it may have turned into this. But actually, there's some evidence of it, but I can't really talk about it. But you don't ever like call forth your army. You could send your army on deployment missions so that they can gather resources for you, so that you could develop more gear for when you go on missions. You could also go on missions as members of the army you create too. Like, you could actually run ops with those characters instead of Snake, like the main character. There's like little not I wouldn't say mini games, but little meta games inside the game. That's actually kind of what makes the game actually good, is that it also has like a little bit of a meta game. Whatever you're doing affects your mother base. Like right now, I'm in free roam, and I'm just going across and encountering outposts, and I'm just scouting them for resources, and I'm gonna steal them. And none of the staff is good, so maybe I'll just kill them because none of them are. They're not worth securing.
That's what I do.
So
I
if they
murder
get in
those
my way, I'll
fuckers.
kill them.
I just kill them all.
Yeah.
If I
So
don't take them with me, they're getting.
Or I ignore them. I mean, one way or the other. I don't really care.
I murder. It's funny because I was
but-
at Giant Bomb. Those guys were like, "Yeah, I capture everybody, and regardless, I just capture everybody." And I was just thinking, "Huh, that's funny because I murder everybody."
There are points where I was capturing everybody, but at a certain point, like your base
early in the game, I was
slowly
capturing
levels.
everybody, and
Yeah.
that went away really quickly.
The game does much better than Peace Walker, because Peace Walker it didn't auto manage your staff very well. In this one, it basically just makes sure that everybody in your staff is the best that you have, and anything else goes into the waiting room. And then you could decide what you do with those. But Jeff, yeah, you really should get it. Don't worry. Don't even. I mean, this isn't a recommendation because it's Metal Gear. If the game was called something else, and it actually would have been to its advantage. I feel if it was called something else, it was just another game.
I don't think. Well, first of all, I don't know any like super Metal Gear crazy people, so I don't think I have like that bias. And I also don't like get the impression, Bobby, that you're a super crazy Metal Gear guy. But also, it could be that I don't know anybody. So like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I wouldn't think that you're suggesting it because it's Metal Gear.
I'm a Metal. I have to admit. I mean, I am a Metal Gear fan. I bought every Metal Gear game that's ever come out. Well, not everyone. Not like there's a couple of the portable ones I didn't
you're
get.
more willing to say something stupid than most Metal Gear people that I know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, I have to defend a game when I enjoy it, but I also try to think about like, okay, I can't. Did I enjoy it because the story was stupid? No, I enjoyed it because I like playing stealth games. And if the story was any different or better, I wouldn't be complaining. It's like some people just don't want... Like, actually, that's the one thing I hope Kojima does. If he goes on to make games somewhere else, he would do better is if he's a great director, but he's a terrible writer. And if he actually got somebody that knew how to write, he would be set. Because the guy that does the artwork, I personally think the guy who does the Metal Gear artwork and concept is, like, amazing. He's a good director. He makes good games, but he does not write good stories. Unfortunately, they're just too convoluted. You don't need to be convoluted to be interesting.
Oh,
And-
Kojima disagrees. God damn it.
Oh well, I know. I mean, I'm not saying anybody agrees with me or disagrees with me, but in the hands of somebody who could actually write a good narrative, I think they could make a good spy story out of it. But the problem is that he's like M. Night Shyamalan of game writing. He like uses twists and turns in the game, and I guess that's kind of reminiscent of a spy theme. But it starts to get ridiculous, and it has gotten incredibly ridiculous. Like even in the second one, it was ridiculous, but they just kept following up with like this ridiculous. Oh, like it would take. It's ridiculous when you have to create an anthology video to explain the story to somebody. Not just to catch someone up to the story, but to explain intricacies of the story because they're so complex and multi-tiered. And it's only that way because the writing, it's just like, well, this guy's alive. Okay, how do we explain it? Well, all these reasons. and they're just ridiculous reasons. I mean, they make sense in the world because the world's make believe, and if you look at the logic behind what's in the world, like what's capable with the technology, then you're like, okay, it's not that ridiculous to believe that it's happening in this world, but it's still stupid.
Oh, it's totally
So,
stupid.
yeah, but the games have always been fun. I always liked playing them. I've never felt like when I was playing the game, like, oh, this game's just terrible. Like, the controls are just awful, or the systems in the game are crap. It has never been like that. It always was fun to be sneaking around and, fighting bosses and stuff like that. But the story's always been, okay, it's ridiculous. But this game, I mean, you're going to be a little lost in the story, but that is not going to matter, I promise. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. It's like, you really probably won't even care at a certain point.
I don't think I worry about that so much because I'm the Skyrim Witcher 3 guy. Like, there's no way they're going to make a game that I'm going to enjoy, and they're going to be worried about whether or not I played the past games.
Right. The other thing is, unlike the other ones, the main character doesn't really talk too much. So you basically are sort of setting the narrative of the game by the way you're playing it anyway. So, yeah, I highly recommend it. Like, I wouldn't go out of my way to say all that, to tell you, yeah, maybe you should play it. You should definitely do it. Don't disservice yourself. Get it on CD keys. It works on PC really well.
Yeah, I was actually looking at CD keys.
Yeah,
Fuck.
Ground Zeroes and this game have been ported to the PC well. Like, there's pretty much... They've had one bug that they had across all platforms, and they've already patched it. And it was like a save bug. But it only affected people in certain conditions, but they've patched it. Other than that, game works okay.
All right.
And your rig's pretty good, so you could probably play it on... Like, it'd probably look a lot better on your rig than it does on the PS4.
Really?
Yeah, the game looks pretty good. Especially, it's also, at least on the PS4, it's locked at 60 frames per second. I've only seen it drop from 60 frames per second, like, maybe a couple times.
I don't think I've ever seen it drop.
The frame rate's pretty rock solid. Shit.
Yeah, it seems to be something that they kind of focus on. This engine, Fox engine.
Yeah, this engine is why they're not making any more games for Konami.
Really?
The game has to sell like 7 million copies or something to break even, because it was like $80 million.
Oh.
They started making the game when Metal Gear Solid 4 came out, and that was like back in 2007, 2008.
Wow.
So they had been working on the engine and the game for about that long.
That's how games
The
should
problem
be made.
is they... Sorry, Mike, were you going to say something?
No, it's just bullshit saying that's how games should be made. Over budget.
But the thing about it is, I think they made the Fox engine also like Unreal. Like, it's a tool to develop the game, right? So what it looked like is that they were going to make it episodic at one point. Like, you were basically going to play this, and then there'd be more. There'd be more game, like sort of like The Witcher, and like The Witcher is like a huge game, and now they're making more, and I think that's great. I want more of The Witcher. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll play. I'll buy expansions for them.
Yeah, The Witcher comes out next week, actually. The first expansion.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that, actually.
But unfortunately, with the whole nonsense with Konami right now, that's not happening. At least it doesn't seem that way. But that's fine. But yeah, definitely, I'm telling you, you'll play the game, and then you'll realize like how much fun it is, and then you'll just want to keep playing it.
I predict that I'll buy it at some point, and then on a future podcast, I'll be like, "Man, you're so right."
You're gonna be like, "Man, that game sucked ass." No, that game's pretty good. I can't think of one thing. I mean, I know there's things I don't like about it, dumb things, but it's a pretty fucking fantastic game. fucking fantastic. All right, guys. I have good news and I got bad news.
What's the bad news?
This podcast does have to end.
That is bad news.
Yeah.
It's
going
the
on.
good news.
This has been going on for over 2 hours now. The good
Yeah.
news is that we have over 2 hours of stuff. And that's great. And I'll feed my kid and probably play some Destiny and go to bed.
All right. It sounds like a
Get
plan.
that too, Jeff.
Destiny. I actually have it.
Yeah, you should jump on
Well,
some
you should
Destiny after this.
Maybe I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing after this. I'm going to go feed my kid and then go play some fucking Destiny.
Sweet.
Well,
Are you
ladies
gonna
and
stick
gentlemen,
around, Jeff?
ladies and gentlemen of the world that's listening to our podcast, I'm Mike. This is Jeff and Bobby. You've witnessed episode 3 of our shitcast or podcast or what was the word?
Brother Cockcast.
The brother.
I can't even say it.
And this has been the Brother Cock.
To Deb.
To Deb. Hey guys, let's pour one out for Deb. Don't actually pour it out because that makes a mess.
Just spit it on your couch, Jeff.
I'll spit it on my cock.
Okay.
And we're done.
That's a wrap.